Lightning's 9.0 Trade d.eadline edition. What you see today most likely will not what you see in 2 weeks in the NHL. That's because the February 26th trade deadline is sure to shake up some rosters. Here are USA Today's power rankings, with a trade deadline twist. 1. Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning are already a Stanley Cup favorite, and they've been linked to Ryan McDonagh, who has another year left on his deal, which would just be unfair for the rest of the league. Mike Green could also go here as a rental. 2. Vegas Golden Knights general manager George McPhee won't dismantle this core and his future in any trade. 3. Boston Bruins dark horse turned feared opponent. The Bruins could benefit from strengthening their top 9 forwards. They also could be in on McDonagh. 4. Nashville Predators. They were one step away last season. Can't imagine GM David Poile will sit still. Rick Nash would be a logical fit. 5. St. Louis Blues have to think a move gets made because the Central Division is so tight. Think prospects over picks as their offering. 6. Toronto Maple Leafs. The most interesting trade deadline-related decision could be on James Van Riemsdyk, who is playing on an expiring contract. Would they keep him even if his future there is in doubt? 7. Winnipeg Jets. Sportsnet's Nick Kypros says the Jets are monitoring the market for a scoring line winger. Could also tinker on defense. This group has the potential to be good for several years. 8. Pittsburgh Penguins. Is GM Jim Rutherford ever satisfied with his roster? 9. Dallas Stars. Little cap space with which to work. GM Jim Nill told The Athletic that he can't see being big buyers. 10. Washington Capitals. Alex Ovechkin has carried much of the offense and the defense could use an upgrade. But the Capitals are up against the cap and would need to ship out equal contracts to make something significant work. 11. San Jose Sharks. Joe Thornton and Nash are good friends. Thornton also could be out for the rest of the season with a knee injury, so the Sharks need center help. 12. Calgary Flames. No first or second round picks in the upcoming draft. They should be interested in help on wing. Could Mike Hoffman or Matt Zuccarello be of interest? 13. Philadelphia Flyers won't trade away their young pieces in a significant move. A veteran defenseman might be their only addition. 14. Minnesota Wild. Hard to see them doing anything major. This is the roster that will have to get the job done. 15. Los Angeles Kings. 17th in goals for and 2nd in goals against. That tells you where their focus lies. Michael Grabner could give them some speed. 16. Carolina Hurricanes hold last wild card spot in the Eastern Conference. Reports have suggested Justin Falk, who is signed until 2020, is their trade chip. Makes sense with such a strong, young defensive core. More, 5 best stories from U.S. Olympic men's hockey team. More, Penguins Sidney Crosby scores 400th goal. 17. Anaheim Ducks. Not enough offensive creativity here. Could they swing something to provide a boost? 18. Columbus Blue Jackets. Offense has gone stale and Jack Johnson has requested a trade. That might be something that gets done in the off-season. 19. New Jersey Devils. GM Ray Shero is charting a course to long-term success. Don't expect much. 20. Colorado Avalanche. The season has gone better than expected, but it's hard to envision a big trade here. Most likely, they dangle pending unrestricted free agents, including goalie Jonathan Bernier. 21. Chicago Blackhawks will be sellers more than buyers, though that might not mean much. Brandon Saad has had a poor year, and Sportsnet's Elliot Friedman suggests they could try to unload him. 22. New York Islanders need goalie help. But they've needed it all year, and by now, it might be too late. More, Rangers front office acknowledges changes are coming. 23. New York Rangers most interesting deadline team as they are still in the race but have acknowledged selling. GM Jeff Gorton has the pieces Nash, Grabner, Zuccarello, McDonagh, to reload and rebuild. 24. Florida Panthers little depth. Stuck because of a number of long-term deals to younger players. Might have to hope next season is a reset. 25. Detroit Red Wings Green, a puck-moving, right-handed shot defenseman, will be moved. Goalies Petr Mrazek and Jimmy Howard will also draw interest. 26. Montreal Canadiens GM Mark Bergevin's phone will be busy. Only a few untouchables, and that doesn't include Max Pacioretty. 27. Edmonton Oilers Patrick Maroon, a pending UFA, is drawing interest. Fellow UFAs Mark Leitstu and Mike Cammalleri likely will be gone. 28. Vancouver Canucks Thomas Vanek likely will continue his tour around the league as the Canucks trade him. Eric Gudbranson could add toughness to a defense. 29. Ottawa Senators GM Pierre Dorion probably wants to do a lot, but it might be difficult to move top pieces such as Erik Karlsson or Mike Hoffman now. More. Sabres Jack Eichel out indefinitely with sprained ankle. 30. Buffalo Sabres Evander Kane would look nice on a lot of contenders. 31. Arizona Coyotes Max Domi has had a down season, and the Coyotes are listening to offers, according to Friedman. Still has a lot of upside.